Hey, hi friends, good evening. So now in this video we are continuing our earlier discussion on how to sell more in workshops and webinar. First let me give you a quick recap. Initially I talked about a 4-step formula, that is the introduction, content delivery, your sales pitch and Q&A. I have already talked about introduction and content delivery part. Now this is the now in this video we are going to discuss on the third part, that is the sales pitch part. But before we start on the sales pitch part, first let me ask you one question, that whether you, after presenting the content, whether you directly dive to the sales pitch part or how you should proceed from content to sales pitch part. That is the transition. Okay, so first, why transition is important? See, you have given your introduction, you have now presented your content and delivered 10x value. Your audience is impressed with your presentation and everything is going great. Now comes the selling part. And all of us, see, either you like it or not like it, people don't like to be sold. They don't like to be sold. किसी को पसंद नहीं है कि उसे कोई बेच रहा है, सीधी बात. No one likes to be sold. So the transition is that part which helps you and your audience, which help you to smoothly move from content delivery to your sales pitch, to your offer, so that the flow of your presentation is maintained and people do not feel bored, or not just bored but abrupt. They not feel that ये क्या हो गया, एकदम से बेचने की बात करने लग गए, ऐसा कैसे हो गया, अभी तो कंटेंट चल रहा था, नाउ ही सडनली स्टार्टेड सेलिंग. So the flow and continuity should be maintained, and that's why transition is important. So how do you transition? Actually there are 4 ways you can transition, but I will be diving deep into with the help of an example. But what I need to tell you is that one more thing, that in the sales pitch also, this transition is a part of sales pitch. Actually the sales pitch part consists of 4 parts: transition, the about me section, then results you were getting before, and this and your solution and offer. The sales pitch consists of 4 parts. So now how do you transition from selling or from content delivery directly to selling, so that it comes out as a smooth transition? There are 4 ways. See, number one, if you have gotten the results, if you have gotten results, testimonials, case studies to share, so you can go like that. So stop the screen sharing and say like, friends, I have already delivered 10x value to you. I believe you, and I genuinely believe in serving you, and I believe that I have overblown your mind. I have given 10x value. So just type in chat that if you feel you like it, and then type I like it. So people will start typing in the chat, I like it, I like it. Many people will start typing in the chat. Then you will thank them and name them. Thank you Abhishek, thank you Rohan, thank you Abid, thank you Shilpa for your comments. After this, I genuinely care for you. Then after you have said this, now let me share with you, this is now let me share with you the exact steps using which I have gotten great results for me and myself. So how many of you want to know about this? Type me in the chat. Me. Now everyone will be start typing me. Okay, for those who want to know how I have gotten these beautiful results for me and myself, I present you this. Now you will start with your about me part. This was the first method. 4 ways to transition I talked about. This was the first ways. When you have gotten results, testimonials, case studies, you will tell about me, and then you will transition to offer. That I will explain later. This is the first part. Now coming to the second step. If you haven't gotten any results or testimonials and you are starting from scratch, and that is okay, everybody starts from scratch, there is nothing to feel bad about it. And whenever we start from start, no one had testimonials or case studies. So if you are starting from the beginning, then how you can transition? There are two ways. Number one, so I believe, friends, I have given you 10x value in this workshop. So how do you like it? Type how many of you like it. Type I like it, I like. Type in the chat I like it, I like it. So they will start typing I like it. Now before we move on to the last part, let me tell you something about myself. I haven't shared anything about myself, how I have come this far. Let me tell you a short introduction about myself. So are you with me? Type with me in the chat. With me, with me, with me. People will start typing. So how I transitioned? I didn't talk about results. I said that I have given you 10x value, and do you like it? They will start liking it. Now you will tell that I haven't told you about myself. I said I will tell you in the end. Before we move on to, then you'd say about, before we move on to the last part, that is the Q&A and the bonuses that I have to give to you. I wanted to tell you something about myself. I wanted to tell you something about myself. So are you with me? Type yes. So people will start typing yes, we are with you, yes, we are with you. And that is how the second part, the second step, you will transition to about me and then your offer. So this was the second method. First was case studies and testimonials if you have. Second, if you don't have, then how you transition? Ask them, yes, I like it. And now before we move on to the last part, just I wanted to share something about myself and my life. Why am I the right person for you? Now this is the third step. This step, third way to transition. This step we do in our webinars, in our workshop. My client and me organize a free mobile numerology workshop. It is a 2-day free mobile numerology workshop, and before pitching, from on day 1 and on day 2, before pitching, we give them 10x value that people will easily charge 2 to 3,000 rupees in the market, but we give it for free. So in this case, how we do it is that literally what he says, friends, कल से आप बहुत से लोग मुझसे पूछ रहे थे सर आपने अपने बारे में नहीं बताया. Many of you are asking me that yesterday and today itself many people are chatting, typing in the chat that you haven't said anything, not even a single word about yourself. So friends, with your permission, do you want to know about me? Type yes, yes in the chat. This is the third step. Basically you ask, say them, even if no one uh, like yes, this happened that many people, you can say that many people are typing in the chat, sir please tell us about you. Even if no one is saying, but it is okay, you can say like that कि many people are typing in the chat that sir please अपने बारे में बताइए, आपने कुछ नहीं बताया. तो उनका रेफरेंस लेते हुए ऐसे आना है आपको कि from 2 days I am giving you 10x value, which for which people easily charge 3 to 4,000 rupees, and haven't said anything about myself. Now is the time. हाउ मैनी ऑफ यू, अभी मतलब बहुत से लोग आप चैट में पूछ रहे हैं कि सर आपके बारे में जानना है. सो आर यू रेडी टू लिसन टू मी अबाउट माई सेल्फ? विद योर परमिशन, टाइप विद यू, सर, विद यू. So people will start typing yes sir, with you, with me, or me, any buzzword you can take. Yes sir, please tell us about yourself. So people do type. That is a practical experience. People do type yes sir, I want to know about you. Type I want to know about you. So people start typing I want to know about you, and then you can move on to your about me part. This is the third step. Now recently moving on to the fourth step to transition. See, so now moving on to the fourth part. This step I have noticed in many webinars who are successful webinars people are doing, they use this step. For example, they transition to offer, or you can say offer or sales pitch, by uh, generating a sense of what do we say, that if you don't act now, no one will buy, you will remain at the same place. Let me tell you, see friends, I have been, for example, friends, I have been giving 10x value since 2 days or since last 3 hours, but I know that no one will be successful, not everyone will be successful, sorry, but I know that not everyone will be successful. Why? Because information alone is not sufficient. Information will not bring any change. It is the implementation of information that will bring transformation. It is the implementation of information that will bring transformation. So for those people who want to transform their life, for those people who want to be good, for example, at their communication, I have this to offer you. I have something to offer you. So with your permission, shall I proceed? Type yes in the chat. Yes, 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 yes. People will start typing yes. One more thing, what you can do, it is a sub part of this. You can also say that for those, see, information is alone is not sufficient. Implementation of information is sufficient. To implement that information, you need right environment. You need feedback from right mentor. You need type yes, keep typing yes. You need the right environment to practice if it is related to communication. Yes, you need right feedback, type yes. You need right mentor to handhold you, keep typing yes. People will yes, yes, yes. So for those who are typing yes, for those who want to transform their life, I have something to offer to you. This is how you transition to the pitch part. Okay, I hope I am able to bring some clarity to your mind. 4 ways: if you have results, then; if you don't have results, if you are in a free webinar, free workshop, then how you transition; and fourth, by inducing a sense of what do we say, that they must act now. Word name mil raha hai, but I hope you are getting the point. Till then, bye bye.